Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Laker family. Man, what a fun, exciting game it was yesterday. It was very entertaining, but at the same time, disappointing in a lot of aspects. We were exposed, guys, on a lot of fronts. A lot of things that we need to shore up on. The Clippers seem to have more chemistry, um, like they've been playing together for 2, 3 years, and you can tell we have a lot of new additions to this team. As bad as our chemistry was last night, prefer mainly from the second half on in that game. Uh, a lot of things fear I feared about LeBron, watching him mostly last year, was a decline in his game, and it almost looked like he lost a half a step, and I started questioning whether it was age, was it the injury affecting him, things of that nature. Uh, After being off all that time during the summer and all this talk about this is the longest rest and the longest time he didn't had to rest in the off season, and how rejuvenated he'll look, and when he comes back, I was looking to see an inspired, more spry, youthful looking LeBron, and I only got maybe a quarter of that last night. So I have a little doubt and a little fear on that front, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope it's more rust being off that long versus age and declining, because that would be bad for our Lakers. So let's just hope for the best on that. Anthony Davis. Um, in my mind, he did have an above average game. It just seemed like the Lakers didn't have any type of flow within their offensive system to get him easier looks, and everything that Anthony Davis did, it was like he had to work for it. He had to grind for it, and all that banging up against the Clippers, which they had multiple bodies to throw at him. It looked like they may have wore him down, and of course, he's been out for a long extended period of time too, where he didn't have full on contact basketball playing time. So I don't know if that affected him or what, but you could tell late down the stretch in that ball game, it wasn't the same. He didn't have the same effect on the game as much. Uh, and a lot of that has to get put on the coaching staff as well. I just didn't see too much difference from what Luke Walton did last year. Just it looked like amateur coaching at best last night. All the way down to the rotations. KCP shouldn't have been in there. What was it, 27, 28 minutes, 0 points. Don't get me wrong. I loved his effort defensively, especially against Kawhi. Kawhi had some tough looks against KCP. He was just on fire. That guy was just on another level last night. I had to give my hats off to him. We just got to play better, guys. We got to find easier looks for our star players. LeBron shouldn't have to work that hard, trying to dribble through 3 or 4 guys just to get one basket. Anthony Davis getting set up near the perimeter. He has to do one-on-one moves just to grind and get a bucket. We got to do better, guys. A lot of the surrounding pieces were disappointing as well. From what I've seen, the glimpses of what I saw from Quinn Cook in the preseason, I thought he would have came out with look better than what he did. It's just the first game. I'm not gonna overreact. It's just a lot of things that we have to uh, look at film and go back to the drawing board. This we need to use this game as a wake up call to know it's not going to be easy in the West. You're going to have to come and bring your 100% A game every night, or you're going to get left in the dust. So it was this to me was a moral victory. I hate to say that, but because like again I said, there were positive things as well that you could take from this game. We know that we have the pieces to be competitive, especially once Kuzma comes back. But we got to get a better cohesiveness on the team for it to be a championship team. I still believe we're gonna run through the regular season as far as a high seed, top 3 seed, things of that nature. But as far as championship, we're going to have to really cross our T's, dot our I's, and because the Clippers are not playing around. They're not messing around. We want to keep those Clipper bandwagon fans silent. We don't want that to overshadow what everything that the Lakers have worked for over the years. We don't want them to think that they can just come in here 1 year and get Kawhi and think that they own everything. And I was disappointed in LeBron as far as him not matching that same level of intensity that Kawhi brought for his team. Lou Williams ate us up, guys. They brought our centers out to the, on high screen roles. JaVale and Dwight, they had trouble coming out that far guarding those high screen roles on Lou Williams, and I think that affected our guards. That put our guards at a disadvantage defensively. I mean, what do? You go around the screen. Lou Williams is 10 feet ahead of you in the paint doing a floater or a layup, and if you go under the screen, he's pulling up from 30. And you without the support of your big man helping you hedge that pick and hold him, contain that. It's I don't care who you are defensively. You're going to be at a disadvantage. But overall, our defense wasn't bad. I just believe the Clippers it was just their night, guys. They were just they were on fire from all over. They were hitting shots that, from players like Mo Harkless to Patterson, players that hadn't even played in since I can remember, just knocking down ridiculous threes. So I mean, the defense wasn't porous, but at the same time, it can be better, and there's a lot of things that we need to work on. LeBron, it's on you, man. I tried to tell people that was against the young core and the LeBron Knights, the people that follows LeBron wherever he goes. I tried to tell them, you're sacrificing depth, youth, energy for one player. Well, Anthony Davis is a heck of a player, but if you're going to make that sacrifice, you have to come through, LeBron. You have to come through. Prove to everybody that your acquisition or your push to get Anthony Davis was the right move. I watched Brandon Ingram the first game, which I told y'all in my previous video. I believe that that guy is going to be a beast, and a lot of people that were down him and just talking about down about him and Jason Tatum, this is better than just a bunch of hoopla. The guy Brandon Ingram looked special, and that was his first game back, actual game back off that shoulder injury. So imagine once he gets 10, 15 games in, if LeBron doesn't get it together, you're gonna have the people like me coming back out, questioning, was this a right move? Should he have just waited for maybe Anthony Davis to come in the offseason next season? If you don't come through and seal a championship, because it's championship or bust, people will start questioning it, and whether or not that was a smart move because of your age, and the level of youth that you chose to send off. That you took away a couple of you took a couple of years off our future to focus on the now. So that means you have to get the now done, plain and simple. But I don't want to ramble on too long. We have, to me, looks like what a easy schedule ahead. We must take advantage of this next 17, 20 games or so, because they look manageable. So we don't want to lose no traction in this Western Conference race. Just stay healthy, get Kuzma back, try to get better cohesiveness, and the next time we see the Clippers, we're gonna be ready for them. That's all I have for today, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment. I'll see you all soon.